尊敬的诸位大师阁下，诸位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，大家好。为期3天的教科文组织国际和平大会已接近尾声。这次大会邀请了教科文组织的领导与大师们，各方的专家学者们集思广益，发表了跨宗教对话促进和平的实践成果、伦理、道德、因果教育对社会和谐的贡献、跨文化与跨宗教的互相理解、共存共荣的重要性等重要谈话。议程中还举办了世界各族万幸先祖祭祀大典，让我们缅怀祖先，不忘根本。在此，我谨代表联合国教科文组织净空之友社，向诸位和平使者的无私付出表达由衷的感谢和崇高的敬意。正如接力赛跑一样，每个人、每个团体都有属于自己的一段路程要跑。如果大家都能够奉献自己的力量，完成自己的历史使命，就能使多元文化、多元宗教和谐共处，更正完善，世界和平也由此产生。联合国教科文组织净空之友社从2001年起，我们在澳洲图恩巴市致力于宗教团结与族群团结，做出了一些成果。去年3月，我们邀请教科文组织9位大使参观图恩巴，大家看了很欢喜。回到教科文组织之后，大使们为我申请了一个办公室，名为净空之友社，并于去年9月正式成立。净空之友社的使命在于推动宗教团结、宗教回归教育、宗教互相学习，促进多元文化、多元宗教和谐共处。我们相信这些工作有助于教科文组织完成其促进世界和平的使命。今年5、6月间，我分别与20几位大使见面交流，大家就如何解决多元族群、多元宗教之间的矛盾冲突，真诚地交换了意见。我们都感到一切斗争产生的根源就是无知，而智慧正是化解这些危机的解决方法。如何才能产生智慧？必须靠宗教教育，学习各宗教圣典。世界上各大宗教的创始人都是明心见性的社会教育家。明心见性就是明了宇宙人生的真相。宗教创始人把真理讲述出来，记录在经典里，他们所教导的都是爱的教育， 是伦理、道德、因果、圣贤智慧的教育。学习这些经典，落实这些经典，我们就会充满智慧，远离物质。有鉴于学习的落实，各宗教经典至关重要。我们从世界11大宗教圣典中截取精华金句，编成一本小册子，神爱世人。希望读者们认识到众生都拥有一体不二的大爱，世界宗教是一家。今年6月至7月间，我在净空之友社的摄影棚内与大家分享了14集学习神爱世人心得。神圣的爱是我们学习的基础与核心，丢弃基础，宗教团结的意义就失掉了。所以神爱世人这本小册子可以帮助我们契入大爱的和谐境界。宗教经典360是澳洲、新加坡与香港宗教代表们整理出来的一部丛书，从宗教经典选出精华360小段，方便学习者入门。我们要把神圣的宗教教育找回来，认真学习。先学习自己的宗教，然后再学习其他宗教，求同存异。终极的目标，希望世界永远不再有冲突，不再有对立，不再有误会。希望这个地球上真正的和平能够实现。和谐博士培养后进，威尔斯大学休斯校长也了解宗教教育的重要性，提出了和谐博士班方案，要为各宗教培养传教士。初期目标是招收25位学生，不仅深入自己的宗教经典，也学习其他宗教的经典，3年毕业，拿到博士学位。我们希望这个博士班完成之后，能够扩展为宗教教育学院，也招收本科生与硕士生。若干年后，进一步发展为世界宗教大学，每个宗教设立一个学院，培养各宗教的传教士。将来这些不同宗教的传教士都是同学，不仅彼此和睦相处，也教导信徒们与其他宗教徒和睦相处。有了这些后继的接班人，我们的心就安了。希望各宗教都能回归教育，世世代代把宗教教育发扬光大。东方复兴儒释道教育，西方复兴宗教教育，那么一切冲突都能够化解。人学宗教，爱的教育决定不会 跟人发生冲突，别人恶意对我，我以善意回报。我们深信人是可以教得好的，通过宗教教育能将恶人感化成善人，暴力的人感化成和谐的人，常相集会，和谐共荣。地球的和谐关乎每个人的幸福，创造和谐，每个人责无旁贷。2500多年前，佛陀在南传大涅槃经中就告诉了我们世间兴盛与衰微的方法。当时阿舍世王想要征伐月支人，他先派前宰相瓦沙卡罗去向佛说明这一个情况。佛听完宰相的话，就向弟子阿难询问：你是否听闻月支人常相集会？阿难回答：是的。佛说：如果是这样，月支人只会兴盛，不会衰微。接着佛又询问了6桩事情：月支人是否和谐，集会与散会，和谐地完成个人的任务，是否凡有所作为，皆依照古人所传的制度，不擅自增减。月支人是否恭敬尊奉其年老长者，并接受其忠告。最后佛说，如果这7桩事情都还在履行，那么月支人就只会兴盛，不会衰微。根据佛经的这个典故，我们可以对当前时局有所判断。大师们在会谈中告诉我，有些地区反对不同宗教之间的对话交流，而另有一些地区虽然开放了多元文化宗教对话，但是他们的目的却是通过对话发现不同的宗教之间的矛盾，从而迫使对话终止。这是很令人遗憾的事。正如这次大会中大师与专家们的分享的，跨宗教对话确实能够解决矛盾与冲突，促进社会和谐。这也符合佛所说的常相集会，和谐的集会与散会，和谐的完成个人的任务。关于有所作为，皆依照古人所传的制度，不擅自增减。宗教教育正是宗教创始人留下来的最好的制度。我们应该认真学习各宗教爱的教育，伦理、道德、因果与圣贤智慧的教育，在日常生活中落实，就能够达到文化之间、宗教之间的和谐共处。 从这次大会我们和平使者的分享当中，也能肯定这一点。关于恭敬、尊奉其年长者，并接受其忠告，本次国际和平大会邀请教科文组织的领导与大使们、学者专家们来演讲，分享他们的理念与经验，正是落实了这一项原则。佛所教导的常相集会等7项原则，跟我们日常用的4学法原理相同。运用4学法，我们团结了新加坡9大宗教，也团结了澳洲图文巴17个宗教，证明了宗教确实能够团结。回归宗教教育确实有助于社会和谐。各族群、各宗教的命运是紧密相连的，一损俱损，一荣俱荣，何不放宽心胸，互相包容，让地球花园百花齐放，姹紫嫣红，让其他族群的文化信仰为自己族群的文化信仰注入新动力，增添新生机，实现世界和谐的进程。也许曲折反复，步履艰难，但我们要有坚定的信心和勇气，把神圣的和谐事业全力以赴传承下去。开放包容，带来文明的进步；封闭对立，只能摧毁人类家园。让我们努力从自身做起，秉承平等对待、和睦相处、互相学习、互助合作的大局观，拒绝自私自利、短视封闭、单边对立、武装暴力的狭隘观，共同为多元文化、多元宗教和谐共处结邦，构建你中有我，我中有你的地球和谐花园，让和平的火炬、神圣的光明世世代代传递下去。祝福大家身心安康，六世吉祥。祝福多元文化、多元宗教和谐共处，共享太平。祝福世界安定和平，永续大同。谢谢大家。
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the conclusion of this International Peace Conference 2018. We will now begin the closing ceremony of this conference. And as we say in Madagascar, the honor of speaking
les rayons du soleil levant.
is like the rays of the rising sun.
En premier lieu, à ceux qui
It comes
trônent
back first and foremost
au
to
sommet
those
de la
who
hiérarchie.
are at the top of the hierarchy.
Aussi ai-je l'honneur
I am also honored to
à venir prendre la parole
invite
Son Excellence
His
Monsieur
Excellence
Lee Byong-hyun,
Mr. Lee Byong-hyun to
Président
take
du
the floor.
Conseil
He is the chairperson
de
of the UNESCO Executive Board.
May we invite Mr. Lee Byong-hyun.
Good afternoon. Ambassador David Measketh, Deputy Permanent Delegate of Kingdom of Cambodia, Venerable Master Chin Kung, Venerable Executive Vice President Wu Shin, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues. During the past 3 days, we have heard messages of peace, understanding, and living together from people from different walks of life, including my fellow ambassadors to UNESCO, religious leaders, academics, and experts from UNESCO. UNESCO's constitution reminds us that ignorance of each other's ways has been a common cause of suspicion and mistrust between peoples, and that throughout the history of mankind, this has led to wars. This noble organization was created recognizing that hard power is not enough to maintain peace, and that soft power of education, culture, communication, and the sciences is needed to strengthen the values that we share. This conference was a fine example of UNESCO's mandate in action to increase communication between peoples for mutual understanding of each other's lives. I am particularly impressed as it was the fruit of active partnership between member states and civil society. It demonstrates the willingness of people from different backgrounds to engage in dialogue and to contemplate together for harmonious living. I'd like to express my sincere thanks to the permanent delegation of Côte d'Ivoire for having organized such a wonderful forum for exchange between persons from different countries, different religions, different cultures. My warm appreciation is also extended to the permanent delegation of the Sultanate of Oman for the organization of a beautiful exhibition on tolerance, understanding, and coexistence, which showcases the culture of Islam. I do hope that you all have had the chance to discover it at the Salle des Arts. I would also like to express my deep gratitude to the permanent delegation of Nigeria, the World Fellowship of Buddhists, Pure Land Learning College Association, and the Association of Master Chin Kung's Friends at UNESCO for having prepared this conference. As chairperson of the Executive Board of UNESCO, I am humbly aware of the responsibility that my fellow colleagues have entrusted me to facilitate the dialogue. When we are collectively faced with the difficult challenges, only constructive dialogue will unlock the situation. This means that we listen to each other with the intention of understanding and possibly changing our minds, behavior, and action. This three-day conference has proven to be an invaluable opportunity for us to reflect on the common messages of different cultures and religions and to listen to each other. For intercultural dialogue, including interreligious dialogue, words are not enough. Our action needs to go beyond just talking. Our dialogue should not end when we leave this room today. It should be an integral part of our daily lives where we seek to understand and embrace each other. I hope that this conference has inspired us to foster better action in our everyday human interactions and relationships. In closing, I'd like to thank again the organizers for their tremendous efforts in preparing this conference, as well as all the participants. I hope that the positive message of intercultural dialogue and peace will extend far. Thank you very much. Je vous remercie.
Merci, Monsieur le Président.
Thank you very much for those remarks. And now I have the great honor of inviting His Excellency, Mr. David Measketh, the permanent delegate of the Kingdom of Cambodia to UNESCO, to come and deliver his remarks.
His Excellency, Mr. David Measketh.
Chers maîtres, Excellences,
Distinguished Masters, Excellencies, Mr. President of the Executive Board, ladies and gentlemen, over these 3 days of this conference, I don't want to add anything that's too long and tedious to what's already been said by the Masters and the Chair of the Executive Board. I'd simply like to express my deep agreement with them. And for my part, I would like to thank the Masters as well as all of those who've taken part in this conference for the high quality of their remarks and for having invested so much in this experience. I also would like to congratulate all of us on the success of this conference in meeting our expectations, as they say. I hope that you agree with me in saying that this was a very rich conference, rich in ideas, rich in analysis, as well as in emotion. We might wonder what will happen after this encounter. This conference gave greater visibility to the importance of education and intercultural, interreligious dialogue in order to combat ignorance. It helps to promote improved international understanding. And I believe that we have indeed achieved these objectives. This conference, has it met our expectations? Perhaps not for everyone, because, of course, some of you might have had high expectations or too many expectations. But as a great thinker once said, this kind of activity, of operation, requires time. It requires serious investment to be successful. We still have a great deal left to do, and even if we hope that we don't have to wait too long to see the culminations of this conference and its successes, I do hope that it has been able to respond to our needs and create new expectations, which is a major asset because it means that instead of closing in upon ourselves, we are becoming more open to the future. This conference has allowed us to engage in a more comprehensive reflection that now allows us to hone the tools we have at hand. That is, recommendations that will be submitted to the executive bodies of UNESCO. as stated so wisely by the Deputy Director General. These recommendations will go from practical to methodological reflections of our conference. And this is a true and valuable product. And as we launch ourselves into this future that we imagine, we also will be, in the short term, establishing a follow-up and reflection committee in order to present to the member states of UNESCO a document regarding studying ethics and morality in education, as well as mutual understanding. Mr. Chair of the Executive Board, distinguished masters, in the meantime, I would like to cite an important report for UNESCO in which the organization mentions the 4 pillars of education: learning to live together, learning to know, learning to do, and learning to be. Let us keep these 4 pillars in mind so they can serve as beacons as we work toward our task in building harmony. Thank you very much.
Merci.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much. And now, I have the honor of asking the Vice Executive President of the Association of Friends of Master Chin Kung UNESCO, the Venerable Wu Shin, to come up on the stage and take the floor.
让我们有请悟行法师。
尊敬的我们所有与会的
Distinguished masters and leaders and guests,
大家下午好。
good afternoon, everyone. Amitofo.
这一次我们非常欢喜。
Now, on this occasion,
大家
we were very pleased
的时间
that
参与我们这一
over the
次
space
的
of these 3
国
days,
际和平的
everyone
大
has
会。
come to take part in this international conference on peace. And
是
the
落实
theme
宗
of
教
this
教育
piece was how
祈求
to
世界安定和谐
use religion and education to promote peace and harmony on earth. I think it's been a very successful conference, and everyone seems to be quite excited by the outcome. So I would like to warmly thank
科特迪瓦
our organizers, including
国家代表团
the delegation of Côte d'Ivoire
代表
to
团
UNESCO,
以及所有
as
参
well
与的
as
阿曼代表团
the
尼日利亚
delegation
驻联
of
合国
Oman
代表团
and
世界
that of
佛教徒联谊会
Nigeria,
澳洲净
the
宗
World
学院
Buddhist Foundation, the Pure Land Learning Association.
感谢
I'd like to
我们
also
所有单位的
thank
参与以及所有大使
everyone that took part in this conference, all the masters that came,
来
and the UN leaders
给我们
that also
加
attended
持以及
to
感谢所有的嘉宾
to contribute to this event. All of
那么
the
来护持
guests,
这次的
all of
盛
the
会
staff as well that came and supported
请
this
代表
event.
我们净空之友社
And I'd
澳
like
洲
to,
净宗
to
学院
represent, to speak on behalf of the Pure Land Learning Association to express gratitude. Amitofo.
那么今天我们大家
Now,
到了
today,
早上有祭祖的活动，
we've seen that in the morning there was an ancestral remembrance ceremony,
尤其
which
我们
was
在谈
very
论
important,
所
especially
谓的
when discussing traditional
是
cultures.
东方的
This is
所有
an
我们
Eastern
所
tradition,
谓的代表东方的
and it is representative of
西方
Eastern
的
culture,
宗教。
Western
今天
religion.
呢都在这个3天
Both
的
of
会议上
these,
大家
over the past 3
真实地
days, have been discussed in depth. And this morning's event was more of a performance to demonstrate the core values of our religion, that is filial piety. Now today, how can we save our world? Especially us as senior monks or senior teachers, just as Mr. Mahadi said. Mr. Mahadi asked, "Is there still peace on this earth?" The monk replied, "We need to accomplish 4 things to achieve peace on earth." So the first is equality and harmony between nations. Secondly is between parties. Third, equality between communities. And fourth, between religions. If we can accomplish equality in these 4 areas, that is equality and harmony, then we will have a peaceful and harmonious earth and heaven. So this is a very delicate issue, a very thorny problem. But we know today that if we start from religion, then we can find the solution. After all, on this earth, over 80% of all people believe in a religion. So if we can all join hands and work together, then we'll be able to sow the seeds of peace. We'll be able to influence all people. And so this has been a very important concept as we discuss religious harmony today. Now, this concept of religion, it's important to note that religious education focuses on taking people back to their pure nature. And this has a very deep meaning in Chinese language, the word religion. The first word of religion in Chinese, means central. The second part of the word religion in Chinese also has 3 meanings that have to do with education. So when you put them together, you can see that religion in China means faithful and righteous teaching. And so you can see here that when you link all religions together, that Chinese traditional culture forms the heart of religion. Today we've heard our Venerable Master saying that he hopes all religions in the world can come together as one family. And the heart of all religions is love. For Islam, for example, the idea that God loves all beings, loves the entire world. Buddhism also has a similar saying. So you can see this commonality of love across religions. Today, the Venerable Master, as we heard, said that he comes to work at UNESCO every day to talk about love. Our Master goes to his office every day, and after greeting our ambassadors and talking about the integration of religion and world peace, he also has another very important task at hand, that is to preach the fact that God loves all beings, to promote that book which all of you have seen. And so the Venerable Master may be the oldest person working at UNESCO. But why does everyone respect him so much? That's because the Venerable Master has really embodied in his person the concept of love, which is the most important value for all religions, having love in your heart. And so the Venerable Master has done everything for others, not for himself. That is why you can see that he is so healthy at the age of over 90. He is still so radiant. He still looks so youthful and so healthy. And this shows that our heart can influence our appearance and prevent us from aging even, keep us healthy, keep us from dying. The most important thing is to keep love in our hearts, and our Venerable Master is a perfect example for us to follow. We hope that everyone here can fill their hearts with love. We all need to serve as a good example for others, so that everyone in our lives, if we can maintain love in our hearts for 6 months or for 1 year, we'll be able to change everything, to change our bodies. People who know us won't even recognize us. And you might ask, why is it that you look so healthy and happy today? Well, this is the living evidence of what the Venerable Master preaches. We can't just say empty words. We have to take action to show this love, and it will change the world around us. That is what everyone who's come to this conference has felt when seeing our Venerable Master speak. And I hope that everyone here can study traditions, can study the traditions of various religions, and can fill their hearts with love. I hope that we can then disseminate this love to others as God intended. And this way, we'll be able to change the world for the better. So once again, I'd like to warmly thank all of you for being here, for supporting us. And we hope that we'll become more democratic, more cultured. We'll have all democracies, cultures, and religions be more connected and to come together to build a world full of peace and order. Thank you very much. Amitofo.
Merci beaucoup, Venerable Shin.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chair of the Executive Board, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Venerable Master Chin Kong, ladies and gentlemen, this brings our International Conference on Peace to an end, and as stated by my friend, His Excellency David Measketh, a few moments ago, a committee for follow-up on the work of this conference will be established next week in order to carry out more in-depth action with regard to what we have done and said over the past 3 days. And it will also work together with experts and with speakers in order to significantly improve the cultural education, including religious education that we promote. We would like to deeply thank the President of the General Conference, who opened this International Conference for Peace, and also thank the Chair of the Executive Board, also present, who presided over the closing ceremony. And we also would like to reiterate our gratitude to UNESCO's Director General, who sponsored this event and was represented at the opening ceremony by the Deputy Director General. Thank you very much to the members of the Secretariat and the UNESCO chairs for their strong participation in this conference. This shows us that when if the need arises, that the actual objective of this conference is fully in line with the mandate of UNESCO, that is to build the defenses of peace in the minds of men and women through education, science, culture, and communication. Once again, I'd like to thank all of the religious leaders here from Judaism, Hinduism, Zoroastrianism, Taoism, Christianity, Islam, Sikhism, Baha'ism, who have come all the way here, often from a very great distance, multi-day journeys even, to arrive here at UNESCO. Thank you very, very much. And I'd like to also thank all of our speakers, our panelists, and especially the ambassadors, permanent delegates of Côte d'Ivoire, Oman, Nigeria, Iran, Panama, Qatar, Tunisia, Lithuania, Palestine, Cambodia, Angola, Yemen, Azerbaijan, and the permanent representative of the Holy See at UNESCO for their active participation in this conference. They have shown the great interest in initiatives to promote peace in the world, and their contributions, beyond any doubt, were the cornerstone of this conference's success. Thank you very much as well to all of the volunteers from Pure Land Learning College in Australia, the World Buddhist Foundation, the Hong Kong Buddhist Education Foundation, the Amitabha Buddhist Association of Malaysia, Singapore, China, Vietnam, Korea, Indonesia, France, Germany, Canada, United States of America, and the Association of Friends of Master Chin Kung at UNESCO, and all of the organizations associated with the Venerable Master Chin Kung. So many of you participated, and you represent the entire world. You are amazing. Your enthusiasm, your joy, and your kindness have truly brought light to this event. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you once again. I'd also like to thank our technicians, our interpreters, who have assisted us in communicating with each other and understanding each other. And to conclude, I'd like to thank all of you in this room who have done such justice to this closing ceremony. I won't name all of you by name, that would take far too much time, but from the very bottom of my heart, I'd like to express my gratitude.
May we invite Venerable Master Chin Kung on stage to join us in a prayer session.
Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, en terminant,
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap up this conference, we would like to wish you all the best. May your kindness and joie de vivre bring you wealth and happiness.
Joy of life, bring you happiness and fortune.
que votre bonnes actions pour promouvoir la paix apportent leurs fruits et méritent.
May all your good deeds to promote peace bring forth fruits and merits.
Que le Dieu Tout-Puissant, Créateur du ciel et de la terre, vous garde sous sa bonne grâce à partir de ce jour et ce pour le restant de votre vie, afin que vous puissiez savourer la joie de vieillir auprès de vos enfants et petits-enfants.
May Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, keep you under His good grace from this day on, for the rest of your life, so that you may enjoy the joy of growing old with your children and grandchildren.
Que la paix soit avec vous. Amitofo. Amen.
感谢大家的出席，阿弥陀佛。May we now invite